It's Terrence Banks with Information Age Financial Solutions coming to you with another video about debt settlements and bankruptcy. In fact, I'm going to make an argument for bankruptcies over debt settlements. And it's kind of a follow-up of the last video I did on debt settlements as a whole. And I keep coming across this particular problem, especially when I'm dealing with people in general. Should I do a debt settlement or should I do a bankruptcy? Well, here's two things to know. Bankruptcy trumps debt settlements hands down. First one of the reasons why is that under a bankruptcy, it gives you a clean start. Where a debt settlement, you're actually asking the creditor to take less, and it still applies on that credit report and negatively impacts that credit score. Bankruptcy does have a negative impact on your credit score, but again, it gives you a clean slate, so you have to worry about the debts actually coming back again. So that's the second reason why, and it kind of leads to the second reason why bankruptcy trumps debt settlements. A bankruptcy allows you to not have to concern yourself with that debt because it's a legal proceeding. Where debt settlements, if the creditor does agree to the amount that he's actually going for that, it shows that's a negative impact on your credit history, and then that negative amount still is there. Not only that, I've seen instances, especially because credit is how we exist in debt, that some creditors actually sell the debt to other debt holders. Crazy as it sounds, it's possible. Unless you get that debt settlement in writing and you can dispute it in that process, hey, a creditor could come back again and say, hey, I bought this debt, you still owe, there you go. Which is with a bankruptcy, it wipes that debt out completely clean, especially if you're doing a Chapter 7, which is the best way to go about it if you're looking for a clean start. Number 3, and this is the most important out of all 3 reasons why bankruptcy trumps debt settlements, is the idea of the 1099. Debt settlements give a 1099 for any amount that's forgiven. There's no free lunch ever in this world, even if it does appear like that to begin with. A debt settlement, you will get a 1099 for any amount forgiven. So given simple numbers, if you have $3,000 and they say they're going to take $500, $2,500 is going to be given to you in a 1099 form, which you have to apply for your taxes. And depending on where you're at and your income levels, that can have a negative impact and lower your negative impact in terms of lowering the amount that you might receive in terms of tax refund. Now, if your income is in a very low state, maybe a debt settlement might be an option for you. But again, I still caution you from that process and go with a bankruptcy because, again, with a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, that legal proceeding, you don't have to worry about someone in the future coming after you for different debts or for that process. Also gives you a clean slate and no 1099s. So those 3 simple reasons, again, is following from the last video I did on debt settlements. And I touched a little bit about this. Bankruptcies trump debt settlements hands down. This is Terrence Banks with Information Age Financial Solutions. If this has been any help to you, just like or subscribe or leave a comment. Until my next video, I'm out.